welcome back to my YouTube channel. The hype over the holiday season continues, and that's because I have some amazing reminders to keep on reminding me about them, and those are none other than the books I got for Christmas. So if you want to know more, keep watching. Now, a quick disclaimer before we get into the real books. A huge shout out and a thank you to my boyfriend for gifting me all these amazing Christmas books. The first book that I got is a pre-Christmas gift, and it has a teeny bit of a backstory to it. So we usually go on these frequent coffee dates, and we always make sure that we make a mandatory stop at a bookstore. And it was just before Christmas and we did the same. And I got an option to pick up any book that I like. Sadly, the collection was so bad, I ended up picking nothing. So he ended up picking this beauty. It is Feels Like a Firestorm by Lana Popovic. Okay, the credit of course went to the beautiful artwork on the cover, and he read the back of the book and apparently it impressed him. And we bought it. But we forgot to read the blurb of the book, which was written on the flap. And it turns out it's the second book in the duology series. The first book is actually Wicked Like a Wildfire, which of course I haven't read. So no problems, no worries. I have ordered the book. I'm going to read that and then I'm going to read this. But it's a little worrisome because there has been a lot of mixed reviews on this book. People either love it or they hate it. I want to be on the love end, so let's hope for the best. Now, the next two books that I got were gifted to me on Christmas, and I got them from Oxford Bookstore. I was again given the option to buy any two books I like. Oxford Bookstore had a variety of options on different genres. That was the most unique part about Oxford Bookstore, is that the genres were extremely diverse. The collection was good, not good enough for me, but still, the diverse collection, the diverse genres is what impressed me. And the first book that I chose is this one, Tell Me Your Dreams by Sydney Sheldon. If or when I will do my bookshelf tour, I will show you. I have a huge collection of Sydney Sheldon and I've read them all. I'm a huge fan of Sydney Sheldon, and it's very rare that I have not read any of his books, except for 3 books that are still left. One of them was this, and I just ticked it off of my wish list. So this is Tell Me Your Dreams, and I got it at 25% off, which I'm super happy. And from what I read from the blurb, it's something about stalking, and Sydney Sheldon is a master storyteller, so I can only expect the best from this. Okay, so the next book was a little difficult to find because there were a lot of psychological thrillers, and I was on a hunt to get a psychological thriller. But I did myself proud and I ended up buying this beauty. It is Wonder by R.J. Palacio, and I'm already reading it. And fun fact, this has also been transformed into a movie, and the mother of August Pullman was enacted by Jennifer Garner, one of my favorite actresses. And I also saw some clips of the movie, which is a sin, and I do not want to think about it. So this book follows the story of August Pullman, who was born with a face deformity, and he has been homeschooled for most of his life. Only when he's getting promoted to the 5th grade that his parents decide that it's in his best interest to be sent to an actual school. So it follows the life of August and how he deals with the outside world. It's a story of kindness, it's a story of friendship, of love, motherhood, everything. So if you really want to go for a book which is going to make you move, which is going to make you think over, I'm going to always suggest you this book. Even though I'm 27 pages in, I'm going to literally advocate it for the rest of my life probably. Go for this book. Now, we're coming almost to the end of my Christmas haul, or the gifts I got for Christmas. And although this is not a book that I got, it is a bookish content that I got. And this has also been gifted to me by my boyfriend. It is the Daily Prophet article, which says the Dark Lord defeated. So I think this is the end of the Deathly Hallows Part 2 or Deathly Hallows book. It is the movie version though, and I would love to hang it over my bookshelf as a wall hanger or something like that. So this is how it looks. And this is what I got. It's such a cute thing. I literally woke up on the day of Christmas and I was getting ready, And the next thing I know, my boyfriend calls me and he's like, there's something under the tree for you. And I looked down, along with a news article, this brown package was waiting for me. So I'm going to unwrap this, but before that, let me show you some amazing details on this. Now, these are the two logos that came with the brown package. The first one reads Owl Post Service, because this is the only kind of post service you get in the magical world. And the second one is a representation of the 4 houses of Hogwarts. How cute is this? Now we're going to open what's inside. I'm going to be very careful with it because I don't want to ruin the beautiful packaging. Okay, let me know in the comment section if you can guess by now, by the article, by everything, that what this stands for. The end. And this is it. This is the Harry Potter book box. Okay, if anyone would have given me $1 million to guess whether I was going to be receiving this on Christmas, I wouldn't get it. Because I literally had no idea that this beauty is coming to home. This beauty has finally reached its home. Now, I have read Harry Potter, for all those wondering. I also own 3 copies of Harry Potter. It was actually very old tattered copies, and that's why I never went on to read the others. And more importantly, these are not the copies I possess. It's actually my sister's. And I always wanted to have a Harry Potter book set, but for some reason I always waited. I don't know why, but I think this is why. It was perfect time, and this is how it looks. And we're gonna unwrap. It's too heavy. We're gonna unwrap the book box. Let's do it. I want to do it in a way that you guys can see. I know this needs no introduction, and I'm also going to be as careful as I can because I don't want to ruin anything. So I'm just going to use my bare hands. I've seen a lot of people simply throwing out the box of the book sets. I don't understand why they do that. I love to own the boxes and keep the books inside the boxes, and this book in this book box should never be thrown away because it has the logo of Hogwarts. It's beautiful, the artwork is gorgeous, and it's a perfect place to keep your Harry Potter stacked and in good condition. I'm gonna place it down, don't worry, I'm gonna clean it. So this is how it looks without the wrapper. Am I holding it? Of course I am. That's why I see why is the Hogwarts upside down. So this is how the back looks like. Now we're gonna get one book and I'm gonna see, okay, how they are. Let's see first the Philosopher's Stone. And done. So we were able to get only our hands on the 2nd, 3rd and the 4th book. Feels so new. So I'm going to keep this one for a while. And this is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It is green in color. I think it resembles the chamber. And also the girls' lavatory. For some reason I had thought. The pages are in beautiful condition. Okay, so this is the 3rd book. No, this is the 2nd book, sorry. This is the 3rd book and it is in a darker shade of blue. It's a Prisoner of Azkaban, and this is where he gets his so good. PS, always make sure that the books you get are not pirated, because most of the times what happens is you will find that these box sets you would get at a very low price, and then you do get them because you get tempted to get it at such a low price and end up getting pirated copies. You can notice these are not pirated because they are not over written. The pages are not blinding white. These are a little yellowish, and there is no overwritten, there is no black ink spilled or something. The spines are in wonderful condition. So all these really matter when it comes to seeing whether these are pirate copies or not. Okay, this is the first book. Finally I got my hands on the first book. This is how it is. Whenever I look at Harry Potter books, I always start singing the theme song for some reason. This is the fattest book. This is the thickest book of them all, and it is Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, which is one of the books I've not read. I have read Philosopher's Stone, I have read Chamber of Secrets, Half-Blood Prince, and one more. But I've not read Deathly Hallows, and I've not read Order of the Phoenix. Oh, okay, so next we have the rest of the two books. Okay, so this is Half-Blood Prince. Half-Blood Prince cover is absolutely gorgeous. And we have the legendary Draco Malfoy at the back. And lastly, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And the one thing I am so super happy about is the box. Usually when any books come in a box, I remember when my Hunger Games trilogy came in a box, I had to literally throw the box away because it was in such a bad condition, and also it was damaging the books more. But this, the box has some dents of course, but in overall it's actually pretty good, and the books were not damaged, they were not too tight, there was space for the books to breathe, which I really love. That's also what I try to maintain in my bookshelves. So I'm super happy. Now those are all the books that I got for Christmas, and especially the Harry Potter book set. That was, of course, I love Wonder, I loved every single book, but that was my craziest moment of Christmas gifts. So if you like my video, do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you really like my video, do not forget to comment something. And let's make it a habit. This is a one-way relationship, okay? I am making efforts, I am making videos, you are not subscribing. So start subscribing to my channel and let this relationship grow. And till my next video comes, stay happy, stay blessed. Bye.